Welcome back to the Super Smash Project number 136, released on October 30th, 1990. It's Dragon Warrior 2 if you're in the States, Dragon Quest 2 if you are in Japan. And, yeah, we're starting with Dragon Warrior. There's no introduction part or another. I've been putting this off for a while. Apparently Sunday, they asked me to come into work, so I did. And now it's late because of personal stuff and whatnot. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a short stream today. I don't care about canon names. I don't know what the canon names are. Actually, no. Well, what is it? What is the canon name for the Dragon Quest 2 hero? Okay. Alan. That's his name. His name is Alan. All hail King Alan. But yeah, again, the only Dragon Quest game I've ever played was the first one, and that was on the stream. So, normal. Prologue. So yeah, many years ago, a young warrior who was of the line of the great Erdrick came to Alfgard and defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord, restoring peace to the land. For many generations, the descendants of that warrior ruled Alfgard and the surrounding lands, including the kingdom of Moonbrook across the eastern sea from Alfgard. So this is definitely a sequel to the original Dragon Quest. There one day the king and his daughter were talking in a courtyard of the castle when whatever. I guess. "What in the world is happening?" cried the king. "Majesty," said the king's guard, "the castle is besieged by the forces of Hargon, the wizard." "Hargon is here?" asked the king. "Alas, sire, it is so." "Then we must ride forth and do battle, for those castle walls shall not stand long against the evil whatnot." Uh-oh. Here's the little devil guy. "Hargon shall not rule unopposed." Then the king spoke to the princess. "Thy life is in danger, my daughter. Hide thyself now, and whatever happens to me, thou must be strong." "But father," cried the princess. "Hurry," commanded the king. "I must go to warn my cousin, the king of Middenhall." "Father," screamed the princess, "they are here." "Oh, such a brave beauty," the monster mocked her. The king was enraged. "Touch her, and thou shalt not survive this day," he challenged the fiend. "So," hissed the monster, "thou must be the lord of this miserable sandcastle. But I think not for long." Uh-oh. Now there are two of them. Then the princess gasped in horror. "No, father, no!" "I must reach the king of Middenhall and tell him of our defeat." Thy wound looks serious. What has happened to thee? Never mind me, I shall see the king. I have evil tidings that cannot wait. Hear me, O king. The army of Hargon, the sorcerer, has sacked Moonbrook Castle, from whence I came. The evil of his magic is great, and I fear he will soon rule all the world, unless a monarch as great as thyself stands against him. Alan, my heir, thou hast heard the tale of this man. I am old, and this task must fall to younger hands. Thy destiny lies on that difficult road, just as it did for Erdrick the Great. For thou art of the line of Erdrick, and his doom is thine. Come with me now, if thou art ready. Okay. So this is the status, but yeah, so this game in Japan came out in 87. In the States, it's 90. It is difficult to see thee go, Alan. Let's talk. By land and sea and air will thy path lead, and in places I cannot see. Open the treasure chest and prepare for thy journey. Now listen closely, Alan. Seek out worthy companions along thy road. In Cannock and Moonbrook there are those who are also of Erdrick's line. They will surely help thee to defeat Hargon's dark plot. Okay, let's search. Stroll about. Discovered the copper sword and earned 50 pieces of gold. Okay. So let's try to equip that. Okay. Let's talk. Remember to equip thyself with weapons and armor when thou obtains such weapon items. It's hard to read. Let's see. Although it makes me sad, thou must go forth and seek thy destiny. If thy path leads west of this castle, thou shalt reach the town of Leftwind, which I believe is where we need to go next. This is Middenhall Castle. Let's see what. There's a little dog. Woof woof. Okay. We deal in tools. What can I offer? Let's see. Okay. Nothing that we need in, like, right this minute. In Cannock, there is a young prince, and Moonbrook had a princess. We know about Moonbrook's princess because that's where the castle got sieged. When in need, visit the houses of healing. Okay, that's probably what that is. I think that's an opening, right? Yep. I think for those we need keys, and we do not have any keys at the moment. But yeah, this game looks very dated compared to the other games we've been playing recently. And yeah, that's because this game came out in 87, which was the same year as God, how do I save? I have no idea. Okay, 3 slimes appeared. Should be easy peasy, I think. Oh, oof. We're getting our asses kicked, apparently. But yeah, it just kind of looks dated. Probably largely because it came out in '87 and same year as Final Fantasy, by the way. And to be honest, I think Final Fantasy is graphically much better. Okay. That, should we... Let's go back, just in case. How much gold do we have? We have... Does it say on here? It doesn't... Oh, 60 gold, okay. Four pieces, sure. Let's see if we can save. Okay, 5 experience to reach the next level. Okay, so that's how we save. I remember from last time you talked to the king. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the next town and then leave it at that. So very teeny tiny stream because I need to grind. You know, I just wanted like an introduction to Dragon Quest II. It's the second to last game of 1990. So after this game, it's just oof. Okay, that's not bad. It's just Mega Man 3. That's the final game of 1990, and then we're done with the year. So it's not gonna be too long till let's see, we got promoted to the next level. Yep. It won't be too long till we get not long at all actually. Till we get to Super Nintendo. It's only 4 more games? Something like that. Super Mario World is the 4th game of 1991. The 4th stream game, I should specify. Because there are some other games that are like what I call one and dones. Okay. Let's talk to everyone. Welcome to Left Win. Or Left Wine, however it's pronounced. Bow wow. Northward lies the castle of Cannock, my friend. Dost thou think it was Hargon who attacked Moonbrook and set it aflame? Yes. Yes, I think so too. I have heard that the heir of our good king has ventured forth to do battle with the evil sorcerer Hargon. What? Thou art the one? Luck be with thee. Okay. That would be like another companion, but it's not. Look for the monolith by the inland sea west of this place. It is by that route alone that thou shalt reach Moonbrook. If thou art poisoned, each step will weaken thee further. Yes, I can imagine that. I believe that's a healing spot. Let's go to the inn. 6 pieces, that's fine. It's just regular items. Actually, I'm curious what regular items, if they have more regular items. Wing of the Wyvern. I don't know what that does, and I would have to search it up. Come on, move. Out, move. There we go. Actually, one more dude we haven't talked to. I see. Come on, come on. I'm trying to face him, it's just... oh yeah, that's... I think that's a dude we already talked to. Yeah, it didn't really change much. Also, hopefully the volume's better this time. I might still need to adjust it further. I kind of messed up with not recording what the RetroArch sound was. We deal in weapons and armor. What should we purchase? So we already have a copper sword, so no need to deal with the club. I think probably leather shield and chainmail. I would have to search up the chain sickle and magic knife, but I don't think we use them. Not our guy, because unlike the original Dragon Quest, this game actually has a party. But let's go back to the castle. Because we need to save. That's the only way to save. Okay. I hope to survive all the way to the castle. Ouch. I mean, they're not difficult enemies, it's just... we're pretty weak at this point in the game, so it's just... unfortunate. Okay. Okay, we got to the next level already. Awesome. Let's hope to not die. Actually, they're pretty weak enemies. Pretty weak enemies, but we are also very weak. So, I don't know. Might want to try running from here on out. Run. There we go. Oh no. And we're dead. Oof. Actually, okay, that's not bad. That's back to the castle at the very least. No, we're good for the day. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining me with Super Smash Project number 136, I believe it was. We will be back here on, I believe, Friday. Uh, after I grind for money, after we're well equipped. So until then, toodles.